Hi Shelby, how you doing? I've got your page up here for your magazine, and I just want to talk a little bit about what's going on. Let's say first thing I want to do here is bring up my rulers, and I would like to see that you are a 17-inch. That's not correct. You're 11 by 17 here. 10 and a half by 15 and a half is the file size, so you'll have to adjust that. Let's drop this over at 8 and a half. I want to drag a line. So it looks like your margins are pretty even. Good job there. As far as the layout itself goes, I don't think we can use this, Shelby, and I'm going to tell you why. There's just too much of this layout that isn't your work. This isn't your work right here, and this is one of the most important parts of the spread. It's really important, and I'm going to show you something, and maybe you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So typically when we look at, let me see here. Okay, so typically we see these relationships all the time in magazine design, and this was covered in your reading for the week. But typically what you have is this. You have this typographic composition as the headline. Then you have a subhead. Then you have your body copy. Okay, and we see that over and over again. Okay, there's a typographic. There's the typographic headline. There's the sub, and then there's the byline, and then the next page. Here's a typographic composition for the headline, little byline, subhead, drop cap, type. That's a really successful formula. We see it here again. Typographic composition, subhead, drop cap, story. Okay, so in your work, we have this placed graphic, which is that it will definitely not work. That's not a good practice at all. This is typography. This is not like, this is something when you're supposed to be doing this yourself. You really, really need to come up with a typographic composition for your headline. Okay, now you've got these three column grid. Okay, but they both end so high up here that half this page is missing. So I would pull the text down. This is technically your subhead. So I would take that subhead and move it over underneath the headline somewhere. Pull the text down. You even have room for a 3-column type spread here. I think black background is a mistake. This image right here is illegible, and it's just taking up too much of the composition. Remember, this is a typography class, and this is the only typography you're showing, so we really, really need to show more typography. Suggestion is to do some visual research, okay? I do this all the time, and I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fine with you guys looking to see. As a matter of fact, let's go like this. Let's go. Gaming magazine, double spread, I'll say. Oops, I don't type very good at all. Okay, so we're seeing. Okay, so again, we're seeing these. You know what? It looks like. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't think this is a good genre to do visual research on, honestly, because these are a lot like heavy metal magazines. It seems like we're seeing these gaming magazines as an awful lot like heavy metal magazines, in that there just isn't a whole lot of regard to typography, as we can clearly see on a lot of these pages. So let's just go to magazine double spread, and we can see some examples here. Okay, this is more like it. This is, we're seeing some wonderful typography here. And again, here's this relationship. Headline, subhead, byline, drop cap, type. Okay, so I want you to think about creating a headline, creating a subhead, creating your byline, drop cap, setting your type. If you remember reading this week, we have something called optimal character count. Optimal character count determines the length of a line of type or a line of text. Optimal character count is anywhere between 50 and 65 characters. You've got probably less than 20, 25. That's an indication that your lines are too short, that you need to lengthen your lines, which means that you would either add more text or create, either way, you got to create longer text lines. Okay, I don't think you have enough text here for an opening page of a magazine title. Voltron Remastered, I just don't know where this, I guess there's a little continuation there, but is this necessary? I think it just seems like this guy is Voltron. Is he a superhero? It seems like he wants to bust out and be free with the world, but you're kind of holding him in here with this line up here. It's kind of keeping him in jail. He can't go anywhere. He looks mad. He can't get out and do his superhero stuff. Am I making sense? I hope so. So anyways, and then your folios typically have page number on the outside. Then you would have the volume number and the magazine title, and then magazine title, volume, page number in reverse order, so they're symmetrical. Okay. Again, try to do some research, visual research. Don't forget on widows and orphans. That's a widow. That's an orphan right there. So is that. And then watch your rags. Okay, rags should be long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. No patterns like this. See this whoop? See that wave right there? You don't want that. Okay, see this right there? You don't want that. You've got, looks like an end of a paragraph right there, but you're not demarcating the new paragraph. There's no indent or no space between. That's another reason why I want to see more type, is because I need to do some things like show me paragraph formatting. Show me typographic regulation in a good block of text. There's just not enough here. Also, if you're going to copy and paste text, please cite your source. You can't just copy and paste text without telling us where it came from. Really, really a bad practice. And I want to get you guys over that right now. So just cite your sources. It's so super easy, and it's really good to get a good practice of doing that now as a student, because you'll be doing it your whole career. So, all right, so if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'll be glad to clarify anything that might not be making sense. Okay, thanks very much.